I want to show people what it was like to live during these times. We can't go on with plastics like this forever. It's on the one hand with the junk, it's a condemnation, but it's also a celebration. Like, I'm extraordinarily interested in what the variety, the breadth of what our species creates. And like it's kind of uplifting. It's both depressing and really kind of inspiring, because we just keep inventing and inventing and inventing new characters, new figures. Literally every single other person in the world would have zero use for that straw in the gutter. And I'll get excited about it. Like, to me, it's like, it'd be like the highlight of my day, you know? And so
it's interesting, you see, just visually thinking of when I experience your artwork, where I'm at a certain position, I'm 30 feet away, I'm looking at one of your birds, and I said, oh my God, it's an Audubon rendition of a woodpecker or a kingfisher or a blue jay or whatever. Yeah. And then when I come closer and I discover it and I see it's made out of trash, and from this angle, oh my God, it's trash. Yeah. And it's just put together. And then I look at it again, I go back 30 feet and I say, but it's a beautiful bird. It's really visual poetry. Yeah. It's slowing us down.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Making us be inquisitive.
Right. Like, so I'll be your eyes. Like, everyone can go about their business. I'll worry about the anatomy of a cardinal. Like, you leave that to me, and I'll find it in the gutter. I'll save that, lighter, because I could use it for a tail feather or something like that. And everyone can go about their business and just leave that to me. And so, really, I'm trying to make something. I've thought about it. I was like, well, what are you doing? Like, why? There's a lot of things you could do in life. And it's like, well, I want to show people what it was like to live during these times. We can't go on with plastics like this forever. They'll probably invent a way to make them biodegradable, which is great. But to our toys, what do? Just put them, we're not doing that now.
There'll be like 100 years of landfill. 100 years of landfill that's going to stick around on this universe for thousands of years.
Oh, yeah. And so at some point, people might look at these things as like almost little Joseph Cornell boxes or something like that, being like, wow, and what was that thing? Oh, it's this little, and at that point, I'm sure you'll be able to take a picture of it, and it'll come up and it'll be like, oh, that's... It was a Disney, movie back in this thing where it was
1975.
Yeah, that's right. And that, I'm not saying my sculptures are going to, bring back the popularity of this thing, but they might be these little portals into, cultural things now that are ubiquitous that, amongst a certain age. I mean,
when you think about it, 500 years from now, today, people will look back. And they're going to look at your sculpture and say, oh my God, in Rhode Island, Connecticut, New York, they used to have a lot of these things they call Disney characters, and they made them out of this thing called plastic.
Maybe.
And it's sort of, it's like cultural, archaeology.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
And so, the compost that, we pull things out of there and...
You mean the cultural compost?
Yeah, that's right. The post. I said something that was like it's post-consumer cultural composter or something. We always have all these like terms we come up with. But yeah, you dig this stuff up, and it's like, this is what we didn't care about. This is the stuff that was just, throwing it away.
We are all so duped. we're seduced.
We
And
are.
we need to be more aware.
I think so.
And I
No,
think
that's
your
true.
art is definitely a step in that direction of making us more aware.
Yeah, it's in some ways putting in the front the thing we should be concerned about, the natural world, with all the stuff that has our attention for a brief second.